What an excellent week at MWC. It's been very busy, both in terms of general numbers through the show, which is fantastic to see. The industry is obviously back with a vengeance, but also in terms of us, fantastic footfall, good combination of existing customers, a lot of interesting new prospects, and also very good to see old friends and relations through the industry. Of course, we've been demonstrating the full suite. There's an awful lot of capability and indeed complexity in the enterprise solutions we offer. But we always try and do something catchy as well, show just how flexible our products and our solutions are. So this year we connected our OCS into ChatGPT to look how you might monetize AI delivery of solutions and conversational services. Just one iteration on the types of things we've done in the past, of course. Go back last year and we connected our OCS to the New York transit system. And we were looking at how we can monetize all the traffic that comes off bus rides and customer journeys based on quantity or distance, etc. And the year before that, and I'm sure you remember, we connected it to Twitter to track all of Donald Trump's tweets. So that kind of versatility, how easy it is to monetize traffic, engagement, content, and do that through an OCS that us operators have already invested in. Multi-service, convergent, service agnosticism, again, all things Cerillion's been doing for a very long time. I think MWC is a showpiece. What makes it a showpiece is probably its attendance, which is a bit of a virtuous circle or sometimes a vicious circle with these things. The more it attracts, the more well known it is, and of course it spread its wings very wide because of that. It brings in interested parties from network operators to handset manufacturers to app developers. And that does make it a real draw. Of course, it also brings challenges as well. It's then very diffuse. So it's a bigger pool into which you try and make a splash, and that can be quite hard. Certainly if you have a nuanced message, something complex that needs time to describe and demonstrate, it's a difficult show to get that across. But its size is impressive and the investment people make is outstanding, so a very entertaining place to be for a week. A number of highlights from the show. More general things like 3D tablets, fascinating to see. My kids will be delighted about that. But within our industry, I think it's quite reassuring that the things people are talking about align very much with what we're offering as well. People talking about convergence, people talking about no-code deployments, all things that Cerillion's been doing for a long time. If I was to draw a thread through it and trying to find a common denominator, it's probably convergence, which, whilst an older story, we've been delivering convergent solutions for a long time, the more additional services are introduced, such as IoT, such as people finally looking at bringing B2B and enterprise into that kind of automated BSS, the more those specialist systems that supported those systems on their own get rolled into that end-to-end stack. Operators want one place to do everything, not just today's products, but tomorrow's as well. They need to be able to have confidence they can go to market with a new technology without requiring substantial reinvestment. So operators are looking for convergence throughout that end-to-end BSS stack, and I think probably for us that's probably the most commonly asked for thing.